Welcome back to Beyond the Dribble, episode 9. Got another jam-packed episode for you today. Big news, just to start off with, big news out of the MCU world with Tom Holland having a scary injury on set, being rushed to hospital. So Spider-Man Spider-Man Brand New Day filming has been suspended until further notice. So big news out of that.
I think it's coming back soon.
Yeah, 100%. Fingers crossed. He should be fine. But welcome to Benj, back in the studio.
Thank you. Are you wearing my shirt?
No, this is actually my shirt.
It was my shirt.
Right. If anyone is arcing up about wearing each other's clothes, I think that's on you. You were wearing my jumper. If anyone tuned into the Talk and Dribble episode, Benj was wearing my jumper. Seriously.
Got white stuff on my shirt.
Oh my God. Finally, the listeners get to realise what I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis. It's not easy. It's not easy doing this podcast. It's a grind.
Well, that looks like my shirt. I've got the exact same shirt.
It's my shirt. I got this.
I got that shirt before you. So.
No, you didn't. Isn't yours white?
No, mine is that cream colour.
No,
I've got a white one as well. Are you going to get a white one as well?
No, that is ridiculous.
Bro, I've got the same shirt, so I thought it's
you're literally wearing my pants.
These are my pants.
No, yeah, but I put the corduroys on and now you're wearing the corduroys.
I didn't see you get changed.
Seriously, if you're joining us for the first time, you'd realise Ben is obsessed with me and just wears whatever I wear and steals my clothes and just tries to act like me all the time.
Bro, every time I go to Uniqlo, you come back a week later with the same shirt.
No, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
You never used to have
This
anything.
is my shirt.
You never used to have anything Uniqlo, and now half your wardrobe's Uniqlo.
I grew up.
You grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Saw some good ads. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
this is how we're starting our ep. Grilling each other.
Well, I was surprised when I saw you with that
Grow
shirt.
up.
Thought I'd address it.
You'd address it. Put me on the hot seat. Make me look like a liar.
Anyway, sending love to Tom Holland. Hopefully everything is okay there.
Change the topic.
Concussion or something like that.
Not what you want to see.
Because he does his own stunts, so it's like
Probably
something.
expected.
How many movies has he done? He's done Civil War, Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, both Avengers movies, and now Brand New Day. And I don't think anything like this has ever happened. So
going full street level this time.
it was bound to happen at some point. But
Yeah.
hopefully he's okay.
Yeah,
I don't think filming is going to be postponed for too long.
No.
So,
Hopefully not. But yeah, scary times. But he'll be fine. Our Spider-Man won't be out for too long.
But we got plenty on for today. Got some Batman Part 2 chatter, which we're very excited for. Got some blind ranking stuff. Got some hot takes that we'll get through.
Benji,
and some fun little segments there. So
love it.
What should we start with? Should we start with some Batman Part 2? Start with
I reckon. Yeah, you start us off.
Get into Batman Part 2. So
Batman Part 2.
Plenty of discussion around this movie recently. Matt Reeves, the director, has been, talking about what it could look like. So no one really knows what the story is going to look like at all. But Matt Reeves has said the villain, no one knows who the villain is. Matt Reeves says the villain has never been done in a Batman movie before and has like a link to Batman's past and history.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got everyone thinking, who could it be? Like obviously it can't be anything we've seen before. Can't be, like we know Penguin's going to be in it because Colin Farrell has read the script and will be in it. So, but he's probably going to be a side character again. It's not going to be, the Joker.
Yep.
He's probably still in Arkham. Obviously, the Riddler was in Part 1. It's not going to be Catwoman. I don't think Zoe Kravitz is returning, unfortunately.
Especially now that Sophia isn't going to be in it. I think if she was in it, Catwoman would be a chance. But since she's not going to be, I don't think. I think those two will be linked now from now on. So I don't think, if one of them's in it, the other one won't be.
It's not going to be Scarecrow. Already seen it. Not going to be Bane. Not going to be Mr. Freeze. Not going to be Poison Ivy. Not going to be.
Bring Arnold back as Mr. Freeze.
So, who could it be? That's the question.
That's the question.
Did a bit of research.
Ooh.
2 villains it could be based on fans putting together what Matt Reeves has said.
Mm-hmm.
Hush.
Yep.
Or the Court of Owls.
Mm.
So, Hush, he's a childhood friend of Bruce's from the comics.
Yep.
Grew up with a vendetta against the Wayne family. In the comics, he represented the villain Bruce Wayne could have become if he had different circumstances. He's a twisted reflection of Batman, a man with the same upbringing and conviction as Bruce, but who chose to follow the opposite path. And we actually watched the Hush animated movie, Batman Hush, on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Quality. Very good.
So did they tweak it a little bit because it ended up, obviously, spoiler alert, ended up being the Riddler. So obviously that isn't Hush to a T to the comics. So they changed that a little bit. But I loved the character of Hush. I think he would be perfect for this world in that grounded universe. I think he could play a really cool part. and just be this mastermind behind the shadows a bit and just show the twisted ways of what Batman could have been if something went amiss. So,
well, that's the thing. It's all about like the criminal underworld, this Gotham. And that just resembles that tone so well. And Hush, how'd the Hush animated movie go? Was he was using all the other villains to get to Batman, wasn't
literally
he?
used all of them. So Poison Ivy, Bane, who else was involved there? Joker. The Riddler was there for a bit.
Thought the Riddler, but then
Clayface was in it as well. So it was an awesome concept. They just kind of missed a little bit at the end with it being the Riddler.
Reveal.
I think that was
sucked.
pretty
the build up was great, but utilizing all these different villains to get to Batman, really testing him out.
Because even Superman was involved, and like they were pretty much like he was outdoing Batman and Superman, which was pretty cool. So. Yeah, no, he could be an awesome character.
Yeah, so that would be awesome. The other potential is the Court of Owls. So the Court of Owls is a shadow organization created by, that's just something about created in the comics. So there's a society of oligarchs.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that means. That has long controlled Gotham from the shadows. They serve as an interesting foil for Bruce because, and much like the Batman's Riddler, their existence shake the foundation of what he believes himself. So, in the comics, the Wayne family is revealed to have like a deep connection to the Court of Owls.
Yep.
Including the revelation that Bruce has a long-lost brother who was raised by the Court of Owls. So could they do something like that?
That would be cool. So then also, they like sort of performance-enhanced assassins.
Yeah.
So that could be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty sick. Which one would you prefer?
I think Hush, just based on the potential of that character, could be sick. I always like kind of just like standalone villains as opposed to like these larger teams and organizations. But I think no matter how they do it, Matt Reeves is going to nail it.
Could with it being Hush, could that be a little too similar to Batman Part 1 with the Riddler? Kind of someone behind the shadows a bit, pulling these strings, finessing him a bit, being like this some messed up mastermind. Like obviously I think he'll do it in a way that will be different, but is it kind of too similar of a character to, because they made obviously the Riddler a lot more grounded and made him more of just like a natural psychopath who is just playing mind games with him, and he's not like this upbeat freaking
I think
like comic based stuff. So it could be similar.
Well, I think there will be similarities because I think they're going to go like the detective mystery style again, but I think it's going to get to a point. It's going to really test Bruce and Batman and test him as like a character because like, Matt Reeves is teased like it's really going to like change like the perception of Batman and really put him in a place that you haven't seen the character in. So I think it's going to be similar from the aspect of like it's mystery, Batman detective as he should be.
Yep.
But then really like seeing that side because we didn't really see much of Bruce in Batman Part 2, so I hope to see more of him. Or in Batman Part 1, hope to see more of him in this movie. So I think it could be similar aspects of the first one, but on a bigger scale and a crazier scale. Like I think whoever the villain is, multiple villains, they're going to be bigger and better than the Riddler.
Yeah, okay.
Will be exciting.
Will the Joker play any part in this, do you reckon? Because obviously they teased Barry Keoghan as the Joker towards the end of that film.
I don't think so.
Do you reckon they're just scrapping that?
We could see, Matt Reeves has said this could be a trilogy.
Yep.
And it'd be cool if he's just the final villain maybe in the trilogy.
Yep.
Honestly, I think there's this like drive for there to be like for Barry Keoghan to be Joker and for us to see another Joker interpretation. Like we've gotten so many of them and so many good interpretations. Like when has the Joker missed really?
No, very true. And the DC, I think, like in terms of DCU fans, I think are massive within the James Gunn universe. I don't think they're big on a Joker coming in anytime soon because we've seen so many interpretations of it. So, I fully agree. I don't think there's this massive pull for him to be a part of it or anything like that.
Speaking of that, who will be returning? Like we briefly touched on it, but obviously Robert Pattinson, Batman, Colin Farrell as Penguin, Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth, Jeffrey Wright as Jim Gordon.
Yep.
Zoe Kravitz, unlikely.
Yeah.
Is just shattering.
Yeah. Shattering. Obviously, Sofia Vergara has been, ruled out already. Who else could be brought back in?
That's probably all the returning characters that I can remember, like the main ones.
Yeah.
And then there'll just be a bunch of new ones, whoever the villain is. I hope to say that apparently in the next few weeks we're going to be getting way more news about it. Hopefully we get some casting stuff.
Yep.
And the filming will start soon. I'm so keen. Colin Farrell described the script is like a masterpiece. He said it's just insane.
That's awesome.
So I'm so keen to see more of Oz, way more of Oz.
That's I think we just need to have full trust. Like they hit on the first one, they hit on the Penguin series.
Yep.
They have built such a good universe. We just have to have full trust in them doing that.
Facts. Anything else for Batman at the moment?
I think. Well, did we want to touch on just the talks about Robert Pattinson being in the DCU, or could that come through another question that we're going on?
Yeah.
Just because. Oh well, where your thoughts are on it?
I don't want them to join him into the DCU.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is just a really good standalone Batman story. And even in the Penguin, we've seen basically like all the crime underworld bosses just be murdered.
Yeah.
Like all the what are their names?
I always forget. I literally always forget. Let me get it up.
Oh my God. What's her name? What's the character's name?
Sophia Falcone.
All the Falcones are all like dead.
Yep.
So like they're massive parts of the Batman story, and you want to see them represented in the James Gunn DC. So just from like a street level aspect, I would love to see a new Batman in James Gunn's DC. Sure. However, like Robert Pattinson's such a good Batman, so it would be awesome to see him share the screen with like David Cornsweet Superman. Yeah. I just think from even an actor perspective, he's like in everything these days, Robert Pattinson, and he's in the new June. He's in a new movie every bloody 3 months. So I don't know how he would even like line up to actually just be constantly being Batman.
100%.
So from a reality perspective, it'd be difficult. And I don't know. I like this standalone Batman representation, and this world they've created is amazing. I almost like don't want them to touch it and merge it into the DC. I like the fact that it's its own thing, and then we can get a new Batman.
We've seen how different it is, how grounded that is, and then you look at the new Superman movie, which is so comic book based, and we've got a pocket universes and all this. So it is two completely different things. Like that shot in Superman where the Justice Gang is literally fighting that massive glowing monster in the background, and Superman's just chilling there. So all that's normal. Where within this Batman universe, if someone saw that, they'd literally start freaking out because we haven't seen anything supernatural based at all yet within within Matt Reeves' Batman universe. The one concern I think a lot of fans have within them casting a new Batman in the DCU is at the same time they'll have a Robert Pattinson Batman and whoever's the Batman in the DCU. And obviously the DCU is the main focus. Like that's the new big thing. And they're like, how will they portray a Batman in that universe while Robert Pattinson is currently playing him, who will probably overshadow him as a Batman?
Honestly, I don't think that's a big deal. It's not the main focus. Like everyone knows how good the Batman was and how good it will be. Just because it's not a part of like this linear universe doesn't mean it shouldn't be like the DCU universe Batman should be better than Robert Pattinson. Like so many people consider Robert Pattinson the best Batman. Yeah. So it's going to be hard to top that.
I think that's what their issue is though, is like, how will they do that? Like, how are we meant to buy into this new Batman if we have arguably the best one there just sitting on the sidelines doing other movies while we've got this universe we're meant to be fully invested in, trying to introduce this other Batman, and it will be so difficult for the DCU to do that and make us buy into him as a character when there's literally a goat doing the same thing in a different one.
Well, I just think trust James Gunn, trust his writing, trust, like they said at the start, it's going to be a Batman Brave and the Bold story, which is not what Robert Pattinson has been. So they would have to completely flip-flop and just, because they've said Batman is DC Elseworld or whatever. And this is Batman Brave and the Bold will be a story about Batman, Bruce Wayne, his son Damian Wayne's.
Hey, I'm right there. I don't want Robert Pattinson in the DCU. I love what they're doing in the Reeves universe. I love what the DCU's doing. I don't want that to merge at all. I don't understand the massive hype around it. It's just those are the concerns that have been brought up, which I understand to an extent. But I'm big on them bringing in a new Batman.
But like the way the movies are lining up, they're like releasing Batman Part 2 and Superman Man of Tomorrow are releasing like months apart. So if they were going to merge, like it would make sense. Just the way it's all lining up. You have a Batman movie and a Superman movie months apart. I just hope they don't. Yeah. I really hope they don't.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, if they don't, when are we going to get this Batman Brave New World movie? Like it's going to be years from now. So it's a bit of a sticky sitch, but hey, good quality content. And that's all we can ask for.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm right there with you. Have trust in James Gunn. He knows what he's doing. For sure.
Okay. Should we get into some segments, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on?
No, I think good. I think
Okay.
we're good to start asking some questions and get around it.
Cool. Actually, off the back of the Batman chatter, so we're literally just chatting about this. I'll do some blind ranking here.
Okay.
So, blind rank these Batman, James Gunn, DC castings. Okay. So, all the rumors.
Yep.
Alan Richardson.
3. No, 4.
Really? You don't want him?
No, but I want him, but that is pretty much been confirmed that he won't be in it.
Okay.
He's like I don't know. I'm actually not as high on him on being Batman as others are, but he's pretty much already like said that he reckons that's out of his grasp and he hopes that he can play some sort of DC character in the future.
Yeah, but he was like asked, like, are you going to be in? Like dead ass, are you going to? And he's just like, no. Like, we've seen Andrew Garfield and
True.
like lie about it.
I don't know. I think he's good. I think he's probably a touch old now for that Batman, but look, I think he's an awesome Batman. I don't know how he'll be as a Bruce Wayne. I don't know. I think he's good. He's not my top pick as a Batman.
No. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Jensen Ackles.
5.
Yeah.
Too small. Too small. I think he's past it right now as a Batman. I think a few years ago, he could have done it. And they can obviously do things with the size to make it happen. But I don't know. His voice obviously is built for Batman, but everything that comes in it, I just can't see the fit between him and Cornsweat as well. Really? Not a big fan of the casting.
I could actually see that. He's got good chemistry.
Well, it'd be similar to Supernatural, wouldn't it? Where he's the
Homelander and Soldier Boy. Like, there's that kind of vibe. Obviously, completely different, but
I don't know. I think a few years back he'd be a good one, but right now, especially when the movie comes out, how old is he right now?
I don't know.
Let me have a quick look. But no, I don't know. He is currently 47. So by the time the movie comes out, he'll be past 50 probably. So yeah, I think 5.
Brendan Sklenar.
1.
Yeah,
I'm still super high on Brendan Sklenar. I know a lot of people are off him, especially with the interview that came out about him. Oh, he doesn't know all this stuff about Batman. He's a freaking actor, okay? And like so many actors, I'm assuming, bro, we've seen half the MCU cast have no idea about the MCU. Like, bro, we had Paul Rudd calling the Mjolnir hammer Jonathan, and everyone loved it. Like, I'm not concerned that he's not in depth with this character. I think he's got a good idea of it. If he gets the role, obviously he will learn about it.
No, but he said that's his dream role.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've got no issue with what he said at all. I still have him as my number 1 pick, which a lot of people won't like.
Glenn Powell.
3. Not too big on it. I think there are roles out there for him in the DCU, but I don't think Batman's one of them.
Booster Gold.
Could see that for sure. See that for sure. I don't think Batman's in his role.
Okay. And then Robert Pattinson.
So he's a number 2. Hey, well, he's probably the next best pick. I'm that high on Brendan Sklenar, but like Robert Pattinson is probably the next best pick. But no, if I could read it, I'd probably put Pattinson just at 5 because I don't want that universe to happen.
Yep.
I'd probably put Alan Richardson maybe 2. Jensen Ackles 3, Glenn Powell 4, Pattinson 5.
Okay.
I reckon.
That's fair.
But there's also another few names that have been put out there. Tyler Hoechlin, who played Superman in Superman and Lois, his name's been thrown around and he's shown interest in being in it. As Batman. How would you see that?
You can't have someone who's played Superman and Batman. You just can't.
They're meant to look alike in the comics.
They do, bro. They did us even in the animated movies. They look the exact same. No.
No.
If you can play a good Superman, you can't.
It'll be hard to
portray Batman.
Yeah. Hey, but we've seen it. Like, he's played a Derek in Teen Wolf, which is this much more dark and mysterious character. He's brutal. He's ruthless. Very similar qualities to Batman. But then he's also like caring for Scott and stuff within that. But I don't mind it. Ethan Peck apparently has been thrown around as well. He looks Batman-like. I haven't watched him in much at all, but he's a big fan casting right now.
All right.
But not bad.
You got anything for me?
Yeah, actually sticking in the DCU universe right now, I want you to blind rank these characters you would like to see in the James Gunn DCU. Okay? So start us off, the Joker.
I'm going to put that at 4.
Yeah.
Just because currently I don't. We have so many Jokers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like this villain that I'm pushing to see already. Yeah. It'd be good to build up to it.
Yep. Nah, love it. Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. 2. Or could have gone 1. We need a good Martian Manhunter representation on the big screen.
That was the most exciting thing about Snyder cut Justice League. Seeing Martian Manhunter. That actually got me so excited. 100%. Green Arrow.
That character played really well. It was a really cool character. Yeah. So I'll put him at 3.
Yeah.
Like he's much more grounded character, but Yeah, him a part of the Justice League. I would love that.
Yeah, Justice Gang.
Justice Gang. No, he won't be in the Justice Gang. He'll be in the Justice League. Yeah.
Nightwing.
Oh, put him at 1. Yeah. Nightwing, got to be at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know who could play him.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. That will be the toughest thing is finding someone to play him.
Oh, he's got to be number 1. Yeah. He's like the most anticipated character.
May have cooked you a bit here, but you've got 5 left, don't you?
Yep, 5.
Reverse Flash.
I'm not big into the Flash, honestly. I don't really care.
I am so keen.
Yeah, you love that shit. But he's like known as one of the best villains of all time, isn't he? Reverse Flash. He's like the biggest hater.
Yeah.
I've only seen that clip where like
don't say it. It's
like a meme of it, and he like talked about how he jerked off Flash or something.
I jerked you off in super speed to make you feel like you gave just over a woman's touch.
That's shocking. Do you want to repeat that?
No. Yeah, if we thought Lex Luthor was a hater, Reverse Flash is on a whole nother level.
Oh, you got to respect it. You got to respect it.
See, I'm high on him then, yeah, probably.
So maybe chuck him at 1. I'm happy with that list. Yeah. I think, Reverse Flash. I watched 1 season of The Flash. Didn't mind it. Not really as into the character as you are.
Nah, fair. I'm high on him. A lot of people reckon Anthony Starr could be.
Bro, get Anthony Starr into the DCU. Bro, I would love him.
Because obviously it's hard to look at it because Homelander is like this massive built guy, but obviously that's a power suit. So like he's not this massive unit.
Yeah. No,
he could play the Reverse Flash, and he has that psychopathic feel about him as well. I reckon he would be perfect. I reckon that's one of the best fan castings out there.
Yep.
That would be awesome. But yeah, right. So what'd you end up having?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, who'd you have at 1? Nightwing at 1, Martian Manhunter at 2, Green Arrow at 3, Joker at 4, Reverse Flash at 5.
That's it. Okay, continue this blind ranking theme. Blind rank these comic book movie bad castings.
Okay.
So like they're known for being terrible.
Yep.
Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor.
So wait, 1 to 5, sorry?
Yeah, 1
to 5. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, 5.
No, so it's really bad. It's bad. Okay, they're known as bad. So you 1 is the worst.
Okay, sorry, 1 then. Yeah, 1. Sorry, I don't know why. Yeah, 1 for sure. He is terrible.
Okay. Jared Leto as the Joker. Suicide Squad.
2. Because he's just as bad. Yeah, Jared Leto as 2. That was awful.
I actually didn't think he was like terrible. I thought when he was on screen, it was actually like, whoa, like he did portray the character of Joker like as this cool like criminal. We just didn't really get to see much of him.
I don't know when I first watched it, I didn't mind him because I was a lot younger then. Tried watching Suicide Squad like a month ago probably.
Okay.
Got about
why would you do that?
45 minutes into it and literally wanted to shoot myself.
Okay.
It was brutal. Like it was so bad and I just really struggled with him. Like I was like cringing watching him as the Joker.
All right. So 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Topher Grace as Venom in Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire. When you give a guy a break.
Put him at 4. I don't think he was terrible. It was just the voice. The voice was so bad. I feel like there's worse than him. But like it was bad. But like I don't think he was terrible. It's just the voice was awful because it's this massive monster. And then it's just, hey Peter. Like it was so bad. But
want forgiveness, get religion. Yeah. Poor Topher. Or Eddie Brock.
Yeah, he was just misunderstood. But I reckon 4. He could have been all right if they didn't cook him with just what they did with him. So, yeah.
See you, chump.
I can't just go 1, 2, 3. I need surely there's something worse.
Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
There's a 3. There's a 3. That was brutal. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. This is a pretty bad one.
Oh, no.
He's popped up again on this list. Jared Leto as Morbius.
It was bad. It was bad. I didn't even finish that movie.
I watched 10 minutes of it.
He's terrible. I just don't even rate him that much as an actor. He's like a bloke who should be elite. I
swear anything he's in, it gets the worst reviews.
It's hated on. All of it. Literally all of it. And I think people are just so far off him. I think he's untouchable now within Hollywood. I don't think he's getting
he's in Tron. He's in the new Tron movie.
Oh my God.
But he was in the first one. He's still getting
anything I see with him in it doesn't make me want to go watch it.
No,
because I'm just I feel like it's just going to be bad. But Yeah, he can go 5 there. I'm happy with that because it's not as big of a scale as the other ones are. Sort
Yeah.
of like those were big characters they got him to do.
You expect dog shit with those Sony Marvel movies.
100%. I remember when they leaked a photo of him and it was like Spider-Man in the background of Morbius on a poster and everyone was like so excited. Nothing came of it. Absolutely nothing came of it.
All those movies are just big piles of flaming dog poop.
Just absolute stinky stuff.
Smells.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway.
Gross.
Okay,
Actually sticking on the bad parts of the superhero world. I watched Batman v Superman yesterday. Struggled. That was 2.5 hours of just brutal watchings.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that to yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I had time on my hands. I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot and see how I go. Complete dog shit. But I've actually got a thing here. Would you rather watch Batman v Superman or these movies?
Okay.
Okay. So Batman v Superman or Thor the Dark World?
Give me Thor the Dark World, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Loki. Just give me Loki for an hour and that's better than Batman vs Superman.
I don't even have that big of an issue with Dark World. I'm probably higher on it than most. I don't think it's complete dog shit.
Malekith's the worst villain. I have Thor the Dark World as I think my second worst MCU movie. But I would have Batman vs Superman as probably my least favorite MCU movie.
Yeah.
I have the Marvels as my least favorite. I don't even know if I'd probably have that over.
Well, that leads me in Batman v Superman or the Marvels.
Give me the Marvels. Honestly, Batman vs Superman is the worst superhero movie. It's not even Superman. It might as well just be Homelander with no personality.
Yeah, it's so bad. Batman v Superman or Justice League?
Justice League.
Yeah, you'd rather watch Justice League.
I think so, yeah.
I struggle with that.
I struggle with both. I love... actually, no. There's at least Lex, as bad as Jesse Eisenberg is as Lex, he's at least like he's fun to watch, even though it's like you're basically watching the Riddler.
Yeah.
But he's like fun to watch in the sense. So he's like, it's not like completely boring. There's some kind of entertainment. Steppenwolf in the Justice League is the worst villain. Yeah. In the Snyder Cut, he's awesome.
Yeah, so much good.
But in that original Justice League and then the Henry Cavill mouth,
oh, God.
it's like an ick of a movie.
It is.
When Batman vs Superman is just dog shit.
Yeah.
So what do you rather, dog shit or an ick?
Depends who you ask. For me, probably I'd prefer an ick. I'm not as big on the icks, but dog shit wouldn't be.
Maybe I'll go Justice League just.
Yeah, okay. Batman v Superman or the 2015 version of Fantastic Four?
Nah, Batman vs Superman for sure. Fan Four Stick is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
I went to watch it, got like 15 minutes in and called it. I tried.
I was about half an hour into the movie and I'm like, man, am I on the right movie? Like, is this a Fantastic Four movie? I haven't seen anyone with any powers yet. Bro,
so
if you were to tell me like, oh, Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan would be Reed Richards and Johnny Storm, I'm like, right, how could this movie flop?
Literally, if they did a young version of that and those two got casted, I would be so hyped. And they just ruined it.
That's a good one by you. That's a good one. Nah,
so
Batman vs Superman by a bee's dick.
Batman v Superman or Aquaman 2?
I haven't seen Aquaman 2, so give me Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
I'd watch a movie I haven't seen before I have to put myself through Batman vs Superman again.
Well, I don't know if you've seen this either, but Batman v Superman or Wonder Woman 1984.
No, I haven't seen that either. So. Didn't hear great reviews, so give me Wonder Woman 1984.
Batman v Superman or The Flash movie.
The Flash is so bad. I'm rarely in a movie and thinking this is terrible.
Yep.
Like I try and see the good side of movies and then afterwards you try and think about it. But while I was watching The Flash, I was like, yeah, this is horrible. Yeah. I just hate how this represents everything in comic books, but I'd still watch it over Batman vs Superman.
Really? Yeah. I don't reckon I've ever been in a cinema and hated a movie so much like The Flash. Yeah. Like I was just like, what am I watching?
We watched it in Brisbane, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
So disappointing. Last time I felt that was like Holmes and Watson. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with.
Like there's at least something going on. There's like some kind of I don't even know.
There's probably a bit of spy about like as much of a psycho as Ezra Miller is.
Yeah.
I didn't actually think he was the worst Flash. Like, I thought he had moments where he was half decent, but then he was a psychopath. Like, I thought he was good on screen, especially in Justice League and the Snyder Cut. I thought he was actually, like, the best parts of those. I thought he was actually not too bad. There was a bit of charm
about the movie. It was cool seeing Zod back. Like, it was. I thought, I can't remember the actress's name, but I actually thought she was great at Supergirl.
Yep.
Cool to see, like, Michael Keaton back as Batman. Like, there was cool aspects of it, but
it just completely missed.
It was so dog.
Yeah, 100%. A couple more. Batman v Superman or Thor Love and Thunder?
Thor Love and Thunder. The Screaming Goats gets me. That's all I need. That's all I need, honestly. Thor Love and Thunder was shocking.
Yep.
we actually liked the movie when we first came out of it. We were like, that was actually a good movie.
It was actually
And
fun.
then watched it again. I was like, okay.
And realised it was just a mockery.
Yeah, like
was
the
a
ending
mockery.
when he gives all of his powers to the kids. That's insane. And even the fact, the whole premise of the movie, it's based on like finding this crazy power. Like what Christian Bale was after, like what was it called? I can't remember what it was called.
Eternity.
Yep. But okay, you could have just used that against Thanos.
Yeah,
Like,
literally saw that a few days ago. It's like, so you're telling me Thor knew about Eternity this whole time? And didn't think, hey, let's go there, maybe get half the world back.
Yeah.
No, let's go back in time travel and wait 5 years for Tony Stark to figure it out. That will be a lot easier.
And get fat and play Fortnite.
And get fat and new Master 69's grinding.
Like, there's always going to be plot holes and stuff, but that showed you the care or the just not caring. Like Taika Waititi just was so...
Yep.
Just didn't really give a shit about what this movie did.
It was sad to see because he nailed Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I thought it was the perfect balance of humor and bringing out the good side of Thor, but then also showing all the shit he's been through and how much he's still going through and the perfect segue into Infinity War. And then they just undid all of that with Thor Love and Thunder.
So all that said, give me Thor Love and Thunder.
That is bad. And then I'm assuming that which one you'll go with here, but Batman v Superman or Captain America Brave New World?
Yeah, Captain America Brave New World.
Yeah.
I watched it the second time and enjoyed it a bit more. It's very edited, like very chopped up. It seems like there's just 3 different movies going on. They wasted the potential of Giancarlo Esposito as the serpent
I hope
guy.
they just scrap that and give him another chance.
He was casted as the MCU's Professor X, Magneto, bloody Norman Osborn, bro. He's just wasted.
And they just missed.
Sidewinder. What are we doing here?
Brutal.
Yeah, Sam Wilson doesn't have the same impact. Anthony Mackie doesn't have the same impact Chris Evans had as Captain America, but hopefully, we get a better movie and we get a decent trilogy of Captain America movies. But no, I'd still take it over Batman vs Superman.
No, respect it. There we are.
Okay.
Done well. Did you take Batman v Superman at all?
Oh yeah, over Fan Four Stick. Over Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Oh, you got to.
I thought you were going to hit me with a Madam Web as well. I'd take it over Madam Web.
Could have been in there. I actually had Ant-Man Quantumania here and forgot to say it.
Yeah, I'd take Quantumania.
Yeah.
For sure.
I didn't mind Quantumania the first time and then I realised how shit it was. Yep. Like, it's a fun watch with Ant-Man.
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay.
But did you say you'd take Madam Web?
No.
Yeah,
Madam Web is not just the worst comic book movie, the worst movie I've ever watched in my life.
I've never seen anything like it.
I couldn't believe we were watching it. No. I was like, wait, this isn't finished.
We spent $15 to go watch that. The worst thing we've ever done. In a completely empty cinema.
Yeah.
They had to clean it because they weren't expecting anyone to come. They had to keep us out.
I've got just a few hot take statements.
Ooh,
and I want you to react to it and we can chat if we need to.
All right.
So, little Star Wars statement here. I'm not saying I agree with this, okay? I'm just saying it.
Okay.
And then we can chat. The Star Wars sequels would be considered a good trilogy if they were standalone. So say the other 6 movies didn't even exist, these movies would be considered a good trilogy.
In what way are we portraying that? So we're saying if they still came out at the same time, so they're not coming out when the OGs...
No,
they're
coming out. And there's still because obviously the Star Wars lore and stuff wouldn't really be there. This is the first time we're seeing it, but then you're seeing Luke Skywalker's this old Jedi and he's on this island. That's interesting.
I actually kind of agree. I don't think the last movie, The Rise of Skywalker, would be hated on as much because I actually thought that was somewhat of an enjoyable movie. It's just the premise didn't make sense at all. But I don't think it would be a good trilogy. I just don't think it'd be as hated on. I don't think it'd cop all this flack. I think people would enjoy them. Star Wars wouldn't have the same pull as it does right now if they were the standalone ones.
Yeah.
But it definitely wouldn't be hated on as much because so many of the flaws was well, how's this relate to this? Why are we doing this with Luke Skywalker? Why is Palpatine back? Why is all this shit happening? But none of those questions would be asked if it was standalone. So,
yeah.
I don't think it'd be as bad.
From the aspect of, because the worst thing about the sequels is that they just hurt the originals so much.
Yes.
It just undid everything because Palpatine's just back.
Yeah.
So the 6 movies is okay, well, we were building up for that climax and now it's all undone. So you wouldn't really feel that. But then from a character perspective, there's not really, think how iconic Luke Skywalker is, Han Solo, Princess Leia.
There's no character like
Chewie.
that.
There's nothing like that. Rey isn't loved like that.
No.
Finn, they just cooked his character. Poe, they just turned into Han Solo.
Yep.
And then you still got R2-D2 and all that, but
Yeah, that's it. I don't think it would be as bad. I think it would be serviceable. I think people wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be this like cult figure that Star Wars is, but I don't think it would be hated on as much because so many of the big issues,
Yeah.
like you said, is it underdid everything that the movies did before they came.
Yeah.
And then there was just so many holes. But like if it's a standalone thing, it's like they were actually they weren't great, but they were fun watches. I didn't think they were complete terrible. I thought Rise of Skywalker was a fun watch, and then you kind of think about none of it makes sense, but it was a fun watch, I guess.
Sense. I thought Rise of Skywalker actually as a movie, just standalone, it's like, oh, that's entertaining. But like the fact that they just completely shifted the whole trilogy and then just went Palpatine. It was like an emergency button. Click Palpatine and it's like, okay.
Because they set up. Yeah.
Randomly.
I thought the way they were setting up, what's his name? Snoke. I thought that was a good setup. And I'm like, this guy is good. And they just kill him. And I'm like, well, that's a waste of time.
But it was a 6th scene. And that was, okay, cool. Put it in the 3rd one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. That's the thing. There were some cool scenes, but even like the lightsaber fights and stuff were just dog shit compared to, especially the prequels. The prequels fight scenes were goated, and somehow they, declined in that sense. Makes no sense.
Speaking of that, I've got another thing here. Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so sold on that. I think the originals are caught up a little bit in nostalgia. Quality movies, but no, Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie.
I disagree with you. It's my favorite, for sure. It is not the best. Like, there's so many flaws with that movie. And
okay, well, yeah, if we're going
I think the 5th one, not to just agree with everyone, but Empire Strikes Back is an elite movie. And for that time as well. Like that reveal, just everything that happens, the introduction of like Lando Calrissian, Han Solo, that's his best movie for sure.
Yeah.
Luke, I reckon that's the best. You see his character, like the light and dark torment. And then, like the huge reveal at the end is insane.
Yeah.
But then Revenge of the Sith, Order 66, that whole last hour is just peak.
It's just peak cinema. Like, I still think Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie. Empire Strikes Back too. Yeah.
Well, Revenge of the Sith is even better after watching Clone Wars. You're like, bro, Anakin's just not this little bitch.
No.
Like, bro, he's this general
king,
who should be a Jedi Master, bro. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Seriously, what's his name was the real villain? Samuel L. Jackson. The real villain.
Screw that, bro. He's actually the worst character in the movies. Mace Windu.
No wonder, bro.
He's cool in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But
Mace Windu, just disappointing.
Anyway.
Be better.
You have anything?
Wait, do you have any more hot takes?
I do, but I don't have to do it. Like, if you got something you want to do now.
Oh, I can do something just real quick. Just with the talk around the Batman and all these films coming out.
Right.
I actually want you I'm going to compare these films and I want you to decide which one's better. So what year was better for movie releases? Okay. 2027 or 2018?
2027?
Yeah, sorry. So like what will be better, 2027 or 2018? Okay. So 2027, we've got The Batman Part 2, Man of Tomorrow, Star Wars Starfighter, Avengers Secret Wars, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, A Quiet Place 3, Shrek 5, The Lord of the Rings, Fast X Part 2, Ice Age, How to Train Your Dragon 2. Okay, so there's a lot there. But just
didn't really need to include Fast X.
yeah, it's just roaming in there. But then 2018, Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Hereditary, Ready Player One, Black Panther, A Quiet Place, Mission Impossible Fallout, Deadpool 2, A Star is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody, Incredibles 2, Bird Box, Aquaman.
Okay, based on what I can remember, I think 2027 I'll take.
Yeah, I think so.
The scope of not just comic book movies, but all those other ones. Shrek 5.
Yeah, Shrek 5.
Always came for a Shrek movie.
Yep.
I didn't think Incredibles 2 was that great, honestly.
Yeah. I still enjoyed it, but it wasn't, obviously it's not the OG, which is tough. But
so A Quiet Place came back in 2018 and now the third one's coming in 2027.
Yep.
But all those movies, like Infinity War and Into the Spider-Verse and Black Panther.
Goated.
What a movie of comic.
Deadpool 2, I loved that. I love Deadpool 2.
But then like Beyond, Batman Part 2, Avengers Secret Wars and Man of Tomorrow. What are we doing? Those four movies alone. And what else was in 2027?
Star Wars Starfighter.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Yeah, I'll be keen for that.
Quiet Place 3.
Yep. I haven't even seen the second Quiet Place.
So good.
I haven't seen
I loved it.
Quiet Place Day 1 either. I haven't seen the two movies since the original. It's been That would be the fourth A Quiet Place.
Fourth?
Yeah, because there's A Quiet Place, A Quiet Place
okay.
2 with
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy, and then the A Quiet Place Day 1 with the bloke who plays Eddie Munson and Johnny Storm. Okay, 2027, I think.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think 2027. Yeah. But it's tough because it's all built off like what could be. So we could look back on it and they all freaking flop. But like, I think that just shows how good 2018 was though.
Yeah.
Like 2018 was goated. You could literally like bond 2018 and 19 together as well because there were so many goated films. But that's exciting. Is like, everyone's talking about superhero fatigue and stuff. But then look what we are getting in 2027. That could just rejuvenate everything. So I'm excited.
All right. I'm going to do another blind ranking for you. Blind rank these iconic TV show characters. This is random.
Yep.
Some of them don't even relate to each other, but they're all iconic. So expect some good characters. At one, Ted Lasso.
Oh, bro.
We love Ted Lasso.
So this is just anything.
Could be anyone.
1 to 5, blind rank any of them.
Yep.
Putting Ted Lasso at 3.
Really? I thought you'd have him higher.
I don't know.
I love Ted Lasso. Hey,
no, 2.
Okay.
2. Yep.
Right.
I love Ted Lasso. He just makes me happy. I just don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
But no, Ted Lasso 2. I'm happy with that.
Homelander.
Well, like in what sense? He's like goated, but then like you hate him as well.
As a character?
As a character. Oh, bro, as a character, I'm actually going to put him 1.
Okay.
As a character.
Oh, I bet.
Is there anything, does anyone have more memorable things than he has going on? Yummers.
That's so good. Okay. Daryl Dixon.
5.
5?
Yep.
You don't like Daryl Dixon?
It's tough. I don't know what's coming.
Arrow shaking his head. Bro, Walking Dead, man. Daryl's goated. He's
I
like a
haven't
top.
seen them all though, so it's like, it's tough.
Oh, okay. Steve Harrington.
I do love Steve. I'm going to go 3 for Steve.
Okay.
Goated character.
So
One of the
4
best, yeah.
Peacemaker.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's going to go 4. I think I'd put Peacemaker 3, Steve Harrington 4.
Yep.
I reckon. And then, I think I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
As characters, I think Peacemaker will get more and more out of him. But then, so Homelander 1, Ted Lasso 2, Peacemaker 3, Steve Harrington 4, and Daryl Dixon 5.
Disrespect Daryl Dixon, bro.
I haven't watched all of it, so it's tough to take it all into account.
He got his own spin-off show, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, wasn't it dog shit?
I watched the first 2 episodes. Have you watched it? No, I watched it.
Thank you. I think that sums it up.
All those shows are pretty dog shit, I get a lie.
Oh my God. But no, Ted Lasso, bro. Ted Lasso's him. I'm happy I put him at 2 because he's the king.
I've actually got, wait, do you want to do something?
No, you go.
No?
No. I actually had one that was so similar. I had blind rank characters you have to spend a full day with, but I won't do that.
Blind rank these sport movies.
Ooh,
Start with Remember the Titans.
1. That's my favorite sport movie of all time. Yeah. Well, actually, no, sorry. No, it's number 2. Ah, shit. Can I change it?
Up to you, bro.
No, number 2 for Remember the Titans. I'm just waiting. I'm packing in that it's coming.
Okay. The Blind Side.
4. Love The Blind Side, but then still I'm waiting to see what's coming, but love that movie.
The Iron Claw.
The Iron Claw, that's a tough one because rewatchability, it's nowhere near him.
I'd never watch that again.
But that was an impactful show and just makes you feel. Yep. That just made me feel. I think I'm putting that at 3. That was, so full on, but I couldn't watch it again. Yeah. Not for a while.
That's valid. Okay. Hustle.
I do love Hustle, but it's going to have to go to 5 since I've left the 1 spot open.
Adam Sandler.
That's one of my favorite movies of him. And I reckon I watched that 4 or 5 times when it came out. I loved it.
It's one of your favorite movies ever. You've just chucked it at 5.
Yeah, well, bro, I've got the 1 spot open.
Okay.
I'm expecting that it's coming. If it's not coming, I'm
It's
cooked.
not coming, bro. Air.
I do like Air, but Air at 1.
Bro,
okay.
Air is so good.
100%. But I'd put Remember the Titans over it. But Air, that was awesome.
If you haven't seen Air, definitely watch it.
Definitely watch it. Because, it's a sport movie, but then it's not really a sport movie in terms of there's no,
not direct sport, but it's all about Michael Jordan and how him and Nike came to be.
I think they nailed it that Michael Jordan actually wasn't even really in it. You see the back of his head. What's her name?
The girl the woman who plays Amanda Waller.
Yeah, I've just gone blank of her name. That is annoying. But she was awesome in that. Yeah, that's just a quality movie. So yeah, I'd put Remember the Titans 1.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, then I'd put Air. No. What else was there? I'm trying to think. What else was there?
So Remember the Titans, The Blind Side, Iron Claw, Hustle, Air.
I think I'd put Air at 2, Hustle at 3, The Iron Claw at 4, Blindside at 5,
Jesus,
I reckon.
That is Iron Claw over The Blind Side?
Yeah. Just as a movie, like obviously rewatchability of The Blindside, but
Blindside's
like,
iconic.
yeah, I know. I kind of lost a bit of feel for it though when it all came out that it was like fake.
Yeah.
It kind of turned me off a little bit, made it tough. But like Sandra Bullock was awesome that film. Yeah. So now I like that. Damn, I was holding that one spot for Coach Carter. I thought it was coming. I sold.
Have you got anything else or?
Ken. Oh no, I kind of got my thing. Yeah. Huh? No, I think we're good. Yeah. No, I think we're good.
Need to plug anything?
Ooh, what have I been watching? Has anything been good coming out? I've really just been watching Smallville lately, so I don't know if I've plugged that before, but if I haven't, definitely watch Smallville. I'm on the last season. Shit's intense. Quality film. Literally the best Clark Kent we have seen and the best Lex Luthor we have seen. So definitely go watch that.
I think I'm plugging, what's it called? I haven't watched it, but I've watched one episode. And Enno actually plugged it for us. The Pit. And apparently it's a leader. Won all these awards on HBO Max. So
right.
It's about doctors, nurses, and just like every episode's an hour in one of those hospitals or something. Anyway, so
gonna have to give it
that's my plugs. The Pit.
The Pit, the show you haven't watched.
Yes.
Love it.
I've watched one and it's really good. I enjoyed it. Okay. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in. As always, squad, leave a rating, leave a review. Tune into our Talk and Dribble app, our grand final preview, chat about Brownlow, all that fun stuff. But as always, squad, thanks for tuning in.
We out.